And New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio fired U.S. Attorney Geoffrey Berman shares something in common, a double standard when it comes to the treatment of the city's Jewish community. One America's Richard Pollock explains from Washington.
The day before he was fired, U.S. Attorney Geoffrey Berman refused to sign a civil rights letter criticizing Mayor Bill de Blasio for his unfair treatment of Orthodox Jews in New York City. Democrats have charged Attorney General Bill Barr fired Berman for political reasons. But it turns out that the day before the firing, Berman refused to sign a letter by Eric Dreeben, the head of the Justice Department's Civil Rights Division. Dreeben criticized New York Mayor Bill de Blasio, saying his social distancing rules favor certain secular gatherings and disfavor religious gatherings. The New York mayor has permitted thousands of protesters to throng in New York City streets, but the Democratic mayor banned Orthodox Jews from praying in their shuls or even meeting to bury their dead. Former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani told One America News Berman's decision to refuse to sign the civil rights letter likely contributed to his dismissal.
I can tell you some of the things that he did that would have justified removing him from office. First of all, he recently refused to join in a letter to Mayor de Blasio warning him that he was denying the free exercise of religion.
De Blasio's own standing among the city's Jewish population, meanwhile, has plummeted. Although it was ignored by the mainstream press, on June 22, hundreds of cars from the city's Orthodox Jewish community honked outside Gracie Mansion, de Blasio's official residence, calling for his resignation. We spoke with Brian Leib, the former national director of Americans Against Anti-Semitism, about Mayor de Blasio's apparent double standards.
Why is it okay for thousands of people to show up in the steps of the Brooklyn Museum to protest for Black Lives Matter, but when Orthodox Jews want to get together and mourn for the death of one of their community members, Mayor Bill de Blasio sends the police to break it up? So the double standard is very prevalent.
One of de Blasio's latest insults to the Jewish community was his order to shut playgrounds in Jewish neighborhoods. But he allowed playgrounds to remain open throughout the rest of the city.
There were playgrounds being locked up and soldered together, the locks being soldered together in Brooklyn's Jewish communities. Why were playgrounds being shut down in Brooklyn's Jewish communities, but not everywhere else throughout the city?
For One America News, this is Richard Pollock from Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.